Hello and welcome to How to Be an All-State All-Star Player. This is tip number 2. If you missed tip number 1, go back and look for it on YouTube. So tip number 2 is actually going to have several tips in it, but they're so small I decided to combine them all in one video. So the first tip is, of course, buy the book. I mentioned this actually in my last blog, but buy the book. You can buy it from penders.com or jwpepper.com, and it's about $25. The second thing is when you get it, add this spiral binder to it. This book comes just bound with a couple staples in it. And if you don't do this, your book is going to do two things. The front cover is going to fall off of it, and then it's just not going to look very good, and you're going to start losing pages. Plus the center of it, sometimes those pages fall out of the book because the staples can't really hold the whole book. The other thing is you can't keep the book on your stand very well. So when you open it up, when you get the spiral, you can open it up right to that page. So if you don't do this, if you don't take this into the store to get it bound, you can always use a paper clip. So I have these on my stand for students that come in and need to hold their books open. So you can use a paper clip or a chip clip or something like that. So where I went was I actually went to Staples and got this done. So you can go to any kind of office store, like Office Max, Office Depot, but I went to Staples and it cost me about $4.50. So, and they did it. I just dropped it off, went out to lunch, came back, and it was ready. So you can get it done usually in a couple hours. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3, if you notice, I have all these tabs here. So of course I teach both soprano clarinets and the low clarinets. I teach all that. So I have 6 tabs up here. But get these little plastic tabs that you can put on here, and you can put number 1, number 2, and number 3, so you can access it really easily. All right, so moving ahead, that is tip number 3. Tip number 4 is a lot of times people don't realize this. When you go to the back of the book, there is a glossary back here. So this glossary contains every single musical term that is in this book. There's a lot of words in here that you will never see in your band music or in just regular music that you're playing. A lot of times these are just terms that you haven't seen before. So I suggest if there's a term in your music that you don't know what it means, look it up and then write it in your music. It's amazing how many times we don't do that. That's a very simple thing to do, and you have it right here, very accessible to you. So there we go. There's 4 tips all in one. Be sure to stay tuned for more videos and blogs on how to be an all-state all-star player. If you like this video, click like below. You can leave comments. Also, you can go to my website and you'll see all my blogs there, which is KarenBronson.com. All right, see you next time.